What's up, y'all? Yeah, I know I be tripping sometimes. But I'm just saying, like, I need to ask y'all a question, because I've been talking to y'all about my support dog and everything. And, lately he been side-eyeing me like, and I've been like, what's wrong with this dude? Why is he, making me feel some type of way, like he don't like his job, you know, maybe they paired him up with the wrong family. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I don't know what's going on. I think they spraying something down here in Texas. Y'all don't visit Texas. If you in Texas, run. Run! No, I'm just playing, y'all. I ain't took my meds yet. But yeah, my dog, I don't know if I was hallucinating. I don't know, if I was just fabricating. See, he come. He looking at me right now. Y'all think I'm lying, but he looking at me like, what's wrong with you? So, one night, I'm about to go to bed. I had took my medicine and everything for my disability. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is, but you probably can figure it out. Y'all real smart. So my dog looked at me. He said, "Hey." I said, "Hey." Like, I wasn't even surprised that I could understand what he was saying. I don't know if he was barking, talking. I don't know what he was doing. Okay? So he said, "Hey." I said, "What's up?" He said, "I don't mean to insult you or anything, because you feed me pretty good. I don't like this training collar that you got on my neck, because that remind me a little bit of, prohibition days, you know what I'm saying." And I mean, I don't appreciate the fact that I'm a service dog. I'm providing a service. Well, I think the dogs we need a union or something, because I ain't getting paid. I looked at him and was like, what the huh? What you say? And he say, and furthermore, I said, wait a minute. What you mean? Where you learned that word from? And furthermore. But you was in the lab with Caesar off that Planet Earth where you got that shot where you could just talk to people crazy. Because he think I'm his service human. I told you that already. Okay. I'm like, okay. Okay, just calm down, breathe. I had to, I had to do a few Kegels because it was finna be on and popping. I'm just letting y'all know. So I'm listening to him. He look at me. He really like mugging me. And he had a little growl in his voice like, "Rrr." I'm like, "Oh, so you really feeling some type of way?" Child, this dog asked me, he say, "Well, like I said, furthermore, I don't appreciate not getting paid. I mean, you treat me all right. You give me them dumb Dollar Tree snacks and everything." I'm like, did he just say that? He say you take me to them people where they got all the other dogs. They want to always stick stuff up my butt and give me shots and all this. I appreciate whatever it is that you paying for that I don't like doing. And yeah, I eat your shoes up because I'm not getting paid. And I start to feel some type of way about this training collar. You gonna tell me where I can go use the bathroom at? That sounds like slavery to me. I just don't understand. It just sounds a little weird that I can't go where I want to use the bathroom at. I gotta go to the separate bathroom. Looks like it's, act like it's kind of like in the 50s or something. Now, by this point, I was laying down, I was scrolling through TikTok, I'm doing my thing. I'm checking my viewers and trying to see how to use this streaming and all this stuff. I'm like, okay. When he said that, I raised up like Tales from the Crypt I looked at the dial. I said, "What'd you say?" "Excuse me?" He said, "Oh yeah, you heard me." Yeah. And we started off with bottled water, but I noticed towards the end of the month, I be drinking that tap. You know, I know the difference. I know the difference between tap water and bottled Fuji or something. Y'all, if Michael Vick's wouldn't have been an example, the backhand would have been in effect. Okay? I'm like, then he said something real crazy. "Why I gotta wear that vest? I don't like that vest. I don't like it. It itches. I don't like it. Why do I have to wear it? I don't need no uniform. I got you. I got you. I don't need no uniform. I gotta wear this uniform." See, wearing a uniform would inclinate. I said, "Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Where you getting these double point Scrabble words from? What you been using Chat GPT or something? Puppet GPT? What's going on here? Inclinate. What's in that puppet, child? I'm just saying." So he said, "Excuse me, I was talking though. I'll interrupt you when you're reprimanding me." So at this point, I put my phone down because I wasn't believing this, you know. Put my phone down. I'm paying attention because I don't know if old pup finna trip out or not, you know. He act like he wanted some reparations or something. Okay? So he say, "You got me with this vest on. It says that I'm providing you a service, but where's the pay for this service? And I'm wearing a uniform, which would inclinate that I got a job." And I had to remind dude. I'm like, Chosen, let's not get ahead of ourselves, buddy, because please remember I found you in the trunk of a car at Walmart, and it was a bunch of y'all, and I chose you. That's how you got your name. Let's not forget where you came from, bro. So, we continue the conversation. It got real. It got really real. Yeah, I'm telling on you, bro. Yeah, I'm telling them what you did. Okay, so then he say, "Well, since I gotta provide you a service and everything, I feel like it's only fair that I know why you get that privilege to have a service dog. In other words, what's wrong with you? I just was asking, like, I don't want to offend nobody or nothing. But what is your disability exactly where you need my services?" I said, "Oh, hold on. Wait a minute." He said, "Well, I seen all them pill bottles over there. I just wanted to know what I was dealing with because, I ain't trying to catch the..." But you gotta tune in live to find out the rest of the story. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, use TikTok Promote to enhance your followers, your content, and your businesses if you have TikTok Shop. See you later. Bye.